Hello and welcome back to another Fate Granddaughter video. Yeah, Ordeal Call 1 just released today, so we'll be playing through it. Let's see the post
いいで
trailer.
しょう。計算通りです。
Okay,
紙の月で行われる聖杯戦争。願
Rani.
いは貪欲に、逃れられない愛の熱。世界たる羅万が、あ
Okay,
またの思いを指し示す。そこにいるのは、何者か。フェイトグランドオーダー、コスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、虚数羅信頼会、ペーパームーン。私がいるのですから、当然です。
okay. Didn't get what's going on in the story, but definitely interesting to see where this starts the Ordeal Call stories because it's the first one, so it has to introduce multiple concepts. So yeah, hopefully it is interesting because when this got released in JP, people were pretty fed up with it. So I don't have any expectations from this. So yeah, let's go. Ordeal Call 1 Zero Compass Inner Domain Paper Moon. In, the time has come to renew the investigation of the bleached earth. However, before this unprecedented operation can be carried out, Caldea's compass, the paper moon, malfunctions. Does this foreshadow Caldea's future or is it merely a glitch? As the situation rapidly deteriorates, Kalia races to determine the cause of the problem and devise a solution. As they do, the mysterious light emanating from the paper moon suddenly floods the Storm Border's control room. Ah, you're finally awake, sleepyhead. Ordeal Call begins with Caldeas confronting the distortion they never noticed forming. Okay, yeah, Rani and also younger version of Sion is here. Duryodhana and Bhima are also released with the release. So yeah, okay, nice. So yeah, before we begin with the okay, before we begin with the paper moon, let's do these high difficulty quests first. Last time I just did the first one, which was the hardest one. So yeah, hopefully the other ones doesn't seem that difficult. So when an enemy is defeated, the servant who defeated the enemy will be afflicted with deep of bloody residue. Let's leave them to the end. So yeah, I just want to begin with the story. So let's start. Ordeal Call Zero Compass Inner Domain Paper Moon. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but this is straight out of section Q23 of the manual. I'd say this qualifies as an anomaly. Degraded performance and or malfunction on in paper moon due to unknown factor, huh? Indicating data collection and situation recording to determine the cause of the phenomenon as stipulated in the manual. Data integrity level AA. Please note that beginning immediately. Please note that beginning immediately. Everything that occurs, including all we say and do, will be documented. Sorry, would one of you mind making the announcement? I've got my hands full over here. Okay. Oh, hi, Senpai. Did you hear that announcement too? Yeah, sounds like we have got a situation. Right, I hear them ask for Da Vinci and Xion. So it sounds like we may have some kind of technical issue. By the sounds of it, this may be serious. So I thought I would stop by and see if there was anything I could do to help. Same here, me too. Let's go check it out. Okay. So from the short snippet we read at the start, paper moon is malfunctioning. The paper moon isn't working, right? Looks that way. We were just asking its manufacturer slash create caretaker about it, though she seems every bit as stumped as we are. Believe me, I would like to know what is going on here just as much as you. Given its nature, there should be no easy way for it to malfunction like this. Really? Really. And extraordinary as the paper moon's measuring capabilities are, its operation is actually extremely simple. It is not possible for it to mismeasure anything, nor will it break down even in harsh environments. It is that remarkable reliability that makes it an ideal compass, capable of operating even in void space. At its core, it is simple, a two-dimensional moon that projects anything and everything exactly as it is, regardless of whether a given thing has a form or whether it is from reality or the void. It does not perform complex calculation on its own, nor does it have any points where it might fail mechanically. Oh, come on, it's simple all you like, but for us it may as well be the blackest of all black boxes. Even I won't open the thing up for fear of breaking it. Caldia's brightest engineer all studied it pretty closely since it was sent to us quite a while back. But they just said it was an incredible device we just couldn't find any conceivable use for. Which is why we didn't do anything for it until the Shadow Border was completed. Well, of course, that is because it is an Atlas Institute mystic code. I may have given it to Caldia, but its design and interior workings are still a closely guarded secret. It also incorporates a number of my family's patent technologies at the microscopic level. So I'm certain it would be exceptionally difficult for anyone besides myself to tinker with its core. So it's super complex even though its functionality is simple. Right, though I wouldn't say it is more maniacal than complex. Maniacal? Maniacal. Perhaps this example will prove illustrative. Imagine first a jigsaw puzzle which is completely blank but composed of approximately 100 million pieces. Now imagine the puzzle is completed, glued in place and hung on a wall in a nice frame. Functionally, it would work the same as a plain white poster, though it would still be composed of 100 million tiny, delicate pieces. Though it is well out of reach now that the pieces have been glued firmly in place. It has all the simplicity of a sheet of paper. and since its functions are simple, it is almost impossible for it to break down. However, def- by definition, it remains a construction composed of 100 million pieces. So, if someone wished to tamper with its inner working, they would have to remove those pieces one at a time. I see, at least I think I do. Well, I will admit that it is something I made when I had no particular goal and an overabundance of free time. Even so, none of the materials I used should degrade easily. Furthermore, I employed a programmatic spell in its construction which would indicate a self repair routine should anything happen to it. So, to continue the metaphor, think of the paper moon as a jigsaw puzzle which I, the beloved daughter and noted genius of the head of the Atlas Institute, constructed so well, it should never come apart on its own. At any rate, let me take a look. Okay, first we activate this, then we do this. Hang on, that light on the monitor looks like a singularity signal. Can we get confirmation of this? You are correct. It definitely does look like a singularity. But I'm not getting any singularity readings from it. Are you certain? Yeah, but it sure looks like one on the world map. It looks like it's around Egypt. I've been checking it over and over, but it just isn't entering any data into the paper moon. That light shouldn't be there. So we are seeing this light even though no data has been entered. I can think of two possibilities. First, there is a problem with the display equipment. That is, there could be a stuck pixel on the monitor, or perhaps someone thinking themselves a jokester drew on the screen. In short, we are seeing something with no correlation to any data. But if that is not the issue, then we are left with our second possibility. The reciproc the reciproc the reciprocal mechanism, that is the paper moon itself, which is directly linked to the data, is emitting some kind of signal. Okay, the lights getting brighter. I think the light is getting brighter. What's going on? All hands emergency situation stations. Are you okay, Senpai? Stay close to me. It's so bright I can't see anything. Okay. So someone tampered with the paper moon, and using the paper moon we quote unquote reshifted to the singularity in the Egypt. Okay, okay, digital sky, solar panels, and something like pods. Where am I? I don't think I've seen this city before. So you're finally awake, huh? Guess you're still a big old sleepyhead. Okay, the line from the prologue. Kama. I guess that's okay though. Sleeping in is a great way to indulge your lazy side. If you want to sleep your way closer to depravity every day, I certainly wouldn't be stopping you. So please don't wake up on my behalf. Can't very well be my fault. Can't very well be my fault if something awful happens to you while you are asleep after all. Kama, what's going on? What's this place, Kama? Or knock off the sad puppy eyes, would you? I only just woke up here myself. I think we are in the same boat here. That is, I don't know any more than you do here. I see. Well, I'm still glad you are here with me. Where did that come from? I mean, come on, you know what my deal is, right? If anything, I'm more enemy than ally. So smiling at me like that isn't going to, huh? That's weird. I actually don't mind it. Okay, something's definitely not right here. Well, I'm just gonna forget about it. And there, forgot. A disease spill. I think I'm okay now though. That was weird, but it's nothing I can't handle. Anyway, all I know is when I came to, it was just you and me here. No other servants, no staff members, nobody. Also, none of your tech is working, comms included. No contacting anyone for us. So what's the plan? I don't want to be doing any work if at all possible, but I guess I don't really have a choice since I'm the only one here. Fine, I can at least gather some information for you. Can't promise it'll be useful though. So, do you want to stick together or send me out on my own? It's up to you. Hold it. How can you call yourself his friend? No, his servant and not notice. I must say, you are being very inattentive. Inattentive. Did you not notice that he lost his balance just a moment ago? There is quite clearly something wrong with him physically. That voice. Sion, are you here too? Okay. This younger version of Sion. Huh? Did you shrink? Okay, our Ordeal call 1. Zero compass inner domain paper moon. Okay. We're inside something. Okay, syringe. What? Okay. Google. Compass. Inner domain slash meet AI. Or I. Pardon me. I will examine you now. Body temperature, pulse, pupil dilation, all normal. At a glance, you seem to be perfectly healthy. Do you have any other symptoms? Nothing I've noticed. I just stood up too quickly and got a little dizzy. But anyway, is that really you, Sion? Yes, I'm Sion Eltnum Solaris. Why do you feel it necessary to reconfirm my name at this point, Wayne? Oh, come the hell on. You don't get to treat us like we are the dumb ones for asking that. You look completely different. How so? Besides, even if my visual data, that is, my appearance were different than usual, it would not be particularly significant. I know for a fact that I'm Sion Eltonum and that I perceive myself as such. Even were I to try, I could not perceive myself as anyone or anything else. It is the same for you too. Is that not right, Ved? Master of Chaldea and Kama, his servant. I mean, there is definitely something different about you. Okay, this is shady as hell. Are we seriously supposed to believe we are the same? You are the same weirdo who practically lives in the command room. The Sion we knew is just a regular Atlas Institute mage. She shouldn't be able to change her form the way I can. Vision jacking, physique modification, transferring your mind into a different body. Even the most average Atlas Institute mage could easily come up with with 100 ways to change their appearance. That aside, I'm still very much me. Further, I do not recall having changed my appearance recently. In fact, I find your assessment to be incredibly shallow and superficial. While I am at it, I should mention that if anyone here is shady, it's unquestionably Yukama. Of all the heroic spirits Ved is contracted to, are you the one who why are you the only one to be present? That's what I'd like to know too. Frankly, I would not be at all surprised if you were faking faking ignorance as part of some wicked plot. You are one of the servants who is potentially dangerous to Master Ved, as you recall. At least that is what I recall reading about you in our reports. Look, I'm telling you, I don't know anything. I am not even sure how I wound up here. I think I was talking to someone before this happened, but that could just be my imagination. Though I definitely feel weirdly lightheaded. And not in a fun way. I felt it during summer. How convenient. Everything you are saying is unprovable and you have offered no useful information whatsoever. Tell me, are you doing this on purpose? Hey, maybe we should try investigating this place. Say, why don't we see what we can find out about this place? The kids are fighting. Fine. I, pre- I predicted things would turn out this way. Thus far, everything is unfolding as I calculated. Is that so? Well, don't come crawling to me when trouble comes knocking. Anyway, how exactly should we go about this? Do we just walk around and see what we find? A moment. I want to share my underlying premise. Underlying premise. Why are you giving the ground a pat down? I knew it. I suspected as much earlier, but this confirms it. I am not able to determine the construction material of this building. That I cannot tell is an answer in itself, just as I calculated. The place, no, this whole world is most likely. What was that? I heard it too, and it sounded like it came from pretty close by. I wonder what it'll be the first local we meet or the first enemy we encounter. Want to bet on which? Personally, I'm rooting for whichever one leaves you all groaning in disappointment. Oh, it's both. What a cop out. Somebody's being chased. So they are. It looks like it. Oh, Rani. What in the world is that? It kind of looks. It kind of looks like sea fiend. It sure is slimy and nasty looking like one. Just my luck. We gotta save them. Fine, fine. Say no more. I'm your servant now and all that. Come on. You don't have to look at me like that to get me to help. Actually, I really wish you'd stop. It's making me queasy. Still, just remember this. The more you use me for your own convenience or to satisfy your own desires, the more it's only fair that I get to use you for my convenience and desire to. Points you will be racking up. And every point takes you that much closer to the edge of beautiful depravity. If you really are quantifying your frustrations, at least you should include a way for people to see that number. That way we can tell when you need to tune up and when it's time to throw you into the trash heap. You may want to stand back, Sia. Do not worry about me. I'm an Atlas Institute mage. I can take care of myself. For some reason, while it feels as though it had been a very long time since I used them, my actual skills have not atrophied. Atrophied. Whatever. Just don't get in my way. I don't wanna be held responsible for one of my lust arrows happening to get you all hot and bothered. Okay. Alright, that's far enough. I don't know what the hell you are, and I'd rather not have to deal with you myself. But it will be nice to squish you without worrying about love or depravity for a change. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, I remember there being multiple versions of Sion being simulated from the, what was the manga called? Melty Blood
気乗りはしないんですけど
Nightmare something. Okay, it feels like stingy moves.
すごいよリゼちゃんのこんな感じです
Okay.
はいはい
So, yeah,
どうにかな
and the version of Sion we have is just another version of the original Melty Blood
満
Sion.
足しちゃったんですか
From what I can gather. I could be wrong, but let's go with that assumption for now. And that manga also had Liv Liner in it, doing some weird stuff. So him showing up in the trailers. So I think this should be connected to that manga somehow. I'm not entirely sure, but okay. Deadpan face. Yeah, ooh, Kama wins. I guess it's fine. Is something wrong? I don't know. It's like my magical energy and body aren't working like they usually do. I can't quite tell for sure though. Oh well, who cares? The important thing is that nasty creature is dead now. Say, wanna stomp on it for good measure? This will be your chance to show off what a cruel master you are. Go on, do it. It'll make you look really cool. No way. Stunned and isolated with only me to rely on, trembling into depravity. Maybe I can still make that golden root a reality. Anyway, did you do something during that battle, Sion? Do not worry about me. That was essentially just a light warm-up. More importantly, who are you? We are, if nothing else, at least not your enemy. We are sufficiently intelligent to recognize when you are under attack. We are also sufficiently empathetic to help you. Are, are you okay? It seems your injuries are not too deep. Do you need first aid? No, that's all right. With enough resources and time, I can treat myself. After all, we are AIs whose primary functions is medical treatment. AIs. I knew it. What's that stand for again? Artificial intelligence. That's right. We are computer programmed designed to think, act, and converse of our own volition. I'm part of the Rani series. Type R for repair. I have no individual name. If you would like, I could tell you my unit number. I do not think that would be necessary though. Rani. Rani. So you are talking. So you are taking our acronyms and sounding it out phonetically as a word for our name. Very sensible. RANI. Okay, so we are we sometimes address ourselves in the same way when speaking to one another. Most AIs are created to fill particular role. Your role is medical treatment. Who or what you do, what you usually treat. All the AIs here are of course all the other AIs here. Of course, that goes for other types as well. As type R's, our duty is to repair damaged AI and ensure everyone can perform at their maximum potential. And what is the AI's overreaching purpose? That answer should also go without saying, but since you asked, it is to ensure the smooth functioning of this world. The whole world. That's awfully ambitious. Just as I thought, I could tell something was off from the beginning. I put the hypothesis on the back burner since I did not have enough data to verify it. But if you are an AI running this world, that should be significant to perhaps reveal the truth. This is a virtual world or conceptual one if you prefer. Am I correct? Yes, that's right. We don't know all that much about this. But we have been programmed with basic data regarding what it is called on the other side. Paper Moon. That is the name of the system, or rather the world we AIs oversee. Yeah. I was going to say that it looks like we are inside the paper moon. So this is on the surface of the paper moon. If we take the answer of Rani's, if we take the Rani's answer at face value. Okay, let's continue. So, you're saying this is a virtual world inside the paper moon thingy? Well, this place sure looks like reality to me. Of course it does. Right now, it is our reality. The fact that our consciousness the fact that our conscious minds perceive us as being here right now means that we ourselves have been transported into this virtual world somehow. This includes our brain, nervous system, sensory organs, everything that makes us who we are. Consequently, even if there are discrepancies with the outside world, our minds are not presently able to perceive them. Let me see. For example, say a 2-meter tall person was keeping a 30-centimeter tall animal as a pet. Now imagine that this pet. What Where is this analogy going? Now imagine that this pet and its owner were sent to another world where everything was 1/10 its usual size, including them. Since everything around them remains at the proportions to which they are accustomed to, the human and the animal would never realize they were the human and the animal would never realize they were now 20 centimeters and 3 centimeters tall respectively. That being said, it seems unlikely that all of our outside world knowledge and sensory would be absorbed, so there are likely to remain noticeable discrepancies. Your suspicion regarding my supposedly new appearance is likely one such discrepancy. I do find it strange that I seem to be the only one who is unable to perceive a change in my appearance. Perhaps something happened when we were converted to fit in this world. It is probably a phenomenon along the lines of spiritron or pseudo-spiritron conversion. At any rate, even if the world is purely virtual, our perceiving it as reality means dying here would result in us meeting the same fate in reality, so be careful. Honestly, I have no idea what all that means, but I do know one thing. You are shady as hell. I mean, you Atlas Institute people are the one who gave Cardia the paper moon in the first place, right? Yes, that's true. Originally, the paper moon was passed down among the Atlas Institute leaders, specifically the Eltnum family. Zephyr, the current head of the Eltnum family, gave its custodial rights to his daughter on her 8th birthday. And until she turned 9, she focused on tuning it up and expanding its capabilities. After that, the paper moon was given to Cardia in accordance with the Atlas contract. So, of course, it only makes sense for me to continue maintaining it after we joined forces. However, the paper moon is ultimately no more than a device. Its internals run only the bare minimum of software. I certainly do not recall creating a world like this inside it. However, one could also argue that conceptual worlds of which we are unaware exist in all manner of places. As for the AIs, from a micro Magecraft perspective, it is possible that the self-advanced program I installed could be evolved into artificial intelligence without me realizing it. It is quite fascinating. So the self-repair program that Shion wrote for the Paper Moon is all the Rani series trying to repair it. If I had to guess. So, is the fact that this world exists would keep the Paper Moon working? So, is this world being here the reason Paper Moon is still functioning? Conceptually speaking, yes. Though it may be more accurate to say that it was filled into Paper Moon rather than made for it. It would need an opportunity to make a more detailed examination of this world's law before I could make a definitive determination. Sounds like you are dodging the question to me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but may I say something? Oh, sorry. We do not mean to ignore you. We can come back to this topic later. Hang on. You said you could heal yourselves, right? Why are you not treating your injuries then? They certainly do not seem trivial enough to ignore. If the problem is that you are low on resources, we could share some with you. Running self-diagnostic program, performing degenerate degradation rate is currently 37%. Usually, we would aim for a 0% degradation rate in order to satisfy our defined desires and ensure opportunities continue to run smoothly. But right now, another routine is taking precedence. Meaning, while you can heal yourself, you currently have a higher priority. Correct. Allow me to give you a more complete report. At present, a large number of my fellow Type R units nearby are under attack by more of those tentacled threats. I would like to ask you to rescue them so as to minimize the damage to Type R units as a whole. Would that be possible? Okay. Okay. There is being a good Samaritan, and there is this. We still don't even know what's going on here. It will be easier to talk to the locals if they are not under attack. Yeah. I thought you would say that, just as I calculated. Ki Kakutori. Report. We are close. I detect multiple Type R units around that corner. Not Kikagur. Kisandori. However, in my estimation, and of course we have more of these freaking things. This is the worst. Come on, let's make our way through them. Please stand back, Rani. Understood. Although we repair AIs do feel joy when treating injuries, that doesn't mean we want to see units in good condition get hurt. Please be careful. Okay. Just going with the berserker until something challenging appears. And I don't think this ordeal call are that difficult.
玉座の支度はできていますか？簡単に手に入らない。あまり悩む手に入らない。これをおかき。どうぞ。目に面白き奇跡になりそうです。そう、いいでしょう。
I'll be back in a bit.
私の足元で許しを乞いなさい。落ちよ。ロードレスキャメロット。慈悲、神戸を垂れよ。恐怖は希望もない。何人も通るにあたわず。花は一輪あればよろしいのです。
I'm still a little dizzy, but I think I'm okay. At least I could still back come up. Look, I appreciate the support since it makes my job easier and all, but are you okay? You're looking a little Oh, what's that noise? I wish they'd pipe down. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like they're really going at it. Report. I'm still detecting a large number of fellow type R AIs. Many of them appear to be injured or immobilized. I can still confirm that the head of the type R AI, our leader equivalent, is present. Leader equivalent. What an odd way to put it. Why not just call her your leader? Because at present she also possesses a new extended function. It is recommended that you refer to her by her new role, Master, when addressing her. Oh, Master. Okay. It's no use. I'm too hungry to fight or to care. Honestly, I could really go for a gaggle of gorgeous girls cheering me on right now. Come on, get it together. You've got me cheering for you, right? I already told you I don't find you attractive at all. Maybe if you start dressing more in line with my whoa. Cross through you may be. You do not seem to be entirely lacking in skills. However, I grow tired of this meaningless dance. It's time my blade was bathed in crimson. What is he doing here? Why is he here? Servants, girls, Gilles de Rey. All these girls look exactly the same, plus they are identical, and that's not all. They are all injured. Who are you? Ah, damn it. More enemies. Alright, time to make a run for it. Hey, you can't just turn tail at the first sight of trouble. What about the others? Who cares? The weak always die first. That's just how it goes. Indeed, it is the law of nature that the feeble-bodied offer up their lives in sacrifice. Now then, I think I will help myself to a little snack. Oh. Report, Unit 237 lost. Regeneration impossible. I think he just absorbed something that AI possessed, possibly magical energy or an equivalent of some kind. It goes that gloomy looking guy really is controlling those tentacle creatures then. He seemed kind of familiar, though I can't place him. Anyway, what do we do now? Get rid of those creatures. Right now we focus on protecting the AIs. I will keep watch on any further attacks directed against them. If the enemy gets too close, I can at least use some time. But I'm counting on you to take them out. Yeah. Must be nice getting to earn rest. Getting to just rest on your laurels, playing cat cuddle while I'm out here busting my ass. Oh well. This might be a huge pain, but I guess it's just going to keep cropping up unless I pull it up by the roots. If I get the chance, I'll see what I can do about the gloomy guy. Hmm. Okay.
ようこそお越しくださいました。どうぞ。おかくいただきましょう。どこから潰したものか。いい判断です。そう、いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを乞いなさい。落ちよ、ロードレスキャメロット。さて、どこから潰した目に映る目を背けたまわりました。全てを灰に。それは絶えず見た滅びのよう。最果てにありながらトリガースの形。ロードレスキャメロ。
愚かなり。
Did his sprite change? It looks different.
簡単に終わる、簡単に終わる。これは良い。支度は整うてございます。よく言いました。いい判断です。この一時にすべてをこの一時に一期一会。
おてんばだな。
死になさい。召し上げまし
なる
ょう。まことの茶に至るまでひたすらに挑み続けるといたしましょう。
That's not the kill sign of Jill. Yeah, he might be dressed like a knight, but he sure doesn't fight like one. He's obviously much better at commanding those familiars. What's your deal? You've got a sword and all, but are you a secret caster or something? Hehehe. Indeed, I am a caster. I'm impressed you noticed, fair maiden. The flowery scent clinging to you is delicious. Once you have grown up a little, I might even be willing to accept you as my bride. Lucky me, but hard pass. Kinda got my hands full trying to push this Nimbroid over the edge and into depravity. What's going on? Did they save us? Gasp of realization. Did Duryodhana know about karma? That's it. Excellent work, my friends. I have been waiting for you to show up. Now that you are here, this battle is as good as won. Come, let us fight together to put this caster in its place. Huh? What would you have me to, master? Master. Oh, that's a new face. Cha. So, they have already teamed up with another faction, and we lack sufficient resources to take on 2 servants at once. Fall back for now, caster. Understood. Then it seems I'll have to invite you down to my room another time. The remaining tentacle creatures have disappeared. It seems the situation has been resolved. Don't even think about asking me to go after them. Got it. I've already worked way too much today. What's going on? Do you know these people? Phew. Good. I knew I made the right call. If unexpected strangers show up, better to make them allies of them before they can become your enemies. You never know how useful they might be. Granted, you don't usually get someone like Karna when you do that, but even so. Hey, tell me what's going on already, Berserker. Berserker, it is Karna. Hey, Master? Oh no, we should not have put this off until later. There has been something wrong with you since we arrived. Those battles must have only made things worse. Here, wait, lie down. Take some deep breaths and... Wait. Did I... Yep, I passed out. Okay. The remnant of madness. Okay, syringe hospital.
先輩は潮干狩りに行ったことはありますか？慣れた頃ほど。
Okay. String and goodwill retirement. We'll do the section 2 tomorrow. So yeah, let's do the high difficulty quests and then we'll call it a day. I'll just look up what the enemies are so that it doesn't take too long.
見せてもらおうか。褒美をやろう。とっと見とれよ。我の力を見る。我が人を喜ばせ。えい。よかろう。我が舌を喜ばせないぞ。世の行く手が阻めぬ。血の大輪を咲かせよ。ここでまっすぐ。もうやります。そうか、いけないぞ。たまにはこうしてみよう。突破します。今のうちに準備。感じるといいさ。ですから。遠い楽園、開かれた希望、香るひとひらを送りましょう。兆しを抱いて歩みなさい。ウィンズ・オブ・アバロン。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカイバーン。ロサ・サンディス。仕方ないな、君たちは。間違うとかな。よく我が舌を喜ばせろ。燃えよ、デイバロンドムス・アウレアよ。砕け、ラウスティアのクラウディウス。我が情熱は豪華のごとく。獣の七冠よ。そうきたか。いいと。そうかい。もちろん。意外と身軽なのさ。やっ、ここでまっすぐ。引かぬ。白兵戦行きます。よの我が舌を喜ばせろ。我
インビディア花粉の違いを見せてやろう。感じるといいさですから。やあやあ、アバロンの風体験ツアーへの参加誠にありがとう。私の顔ばかり見ていていいのか。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。世の行く手は阻めぬ。望みを声にせよ。劇場の準備は整った。幕を開けよ、ロササングイ。見るがよい。貴様らの繁栄の子だ。欲望の空を切り裂く流星のきらめきである。テイバロンソブスアウレア。やっそうかい。いいとも。たまにはこうしてみよう。踊るように。どうだね。行きなさい、あなた様に。聞かぬ。ふっ。聞かぬ。とくと見とれよ。剣を見せる。これが獣の象徴。今のうちに準備。荒ぶる獣の抱擁を受けるがいい。よかろう。七つの竜よ、翼となってかけよ。抱き溶かし恋焦がれるか。ふっ、解消値。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。行くぞルクスリア。いや、もちろんもちろん。そこ動かない。
今のうちに準備をやります。そこ動かない。いかまぬ。ごめんなさい。やっぱり白兵戦行きます。愛も悪も全て飲み込み見せてあげるよですから。燃えよペイバロンドムスアウレアよ、砕けラウスティラのクラウディウス。我が情熱は豪華のごとく。やあやあ、アバロンの風体験ツアーへの参加誠にありがとう。私の顔ばかり見ていていいんですか。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。間違えたかな。戦いですか。我が舌を喜ばせろ。いいとも。たまにはこうしてみよう。よいし見せてあげるよ。感じるといいさ。やります。遠い楽園、開かれた希望、香るひとひらを送りましょう。兆しを抱いて歩みなさい、ウィンキョーバーバロン。ここでまっすぐ。そうきたか。月上の準備は整った。望みを声にせよ。燃えよペイバロンドムスアウレアよ、砕けラウスティラのクラウディウス。我が情熱は豪華のごとく。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。そこだな。いいともの我が舌を喜ばせろ。意外と身軽なのか。ロササングリス、ロササングリス。眠いな。もう
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お望みに。
えい
そうどうぞ。
間違うところ少しだけね。たとえどれだけ遠くとも私の向こうに楽園がある。行方を感じて目を開けてウィンズ・オブ・アバロン。
何サービスだともこっちのが得意でね。何事もやればできるさ。
さあ宴を始め、我が舌を喜ばせろ。七つの竜よ、翼となってかけよ。今溶かし追い込まれるか。解消地、世の行く手が阻めぬ。よい、力入れる。英霊のように振る舞うのも悪くない。少しだけ
Okay.
重はいいかな。
First one done. Now the last part is remaining. I could have definitely played it a bit better, but whatever I was able to complete it. And how many times? Okay. The powerful in the frigid cold. Nikitich and Koyan Sky of Dark. Yeah, let's do this. Blackbeard. Sure. Let's try to loop it since I think this is loopable. Where is it? I'll need 50% since I don't have her up and unlocked. Yep. Okay. None of them are living humans, so okay. Damage should be fine. I don't need him. I'll have him as backup. I can just is fine and okay, sure. Okay, this should be easy.
私まで。いいの？ダメダメ。完全敗北。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろん物
母は強し。いざお弁当作る。早起きあいあい。
いかほど。
いつまでも小さくはないのです。生命とは成長するもの。その極限を見せましょう。
ばらまきましょう。キャンセル。我が輝ける武具よ。かわいいとウィステリアンハスキー。お私にキャンセル。
さてここからだ。なあ、僕の力じゃないさ。
いざお弁当作る。いい、すごく。いつまでも小さくはないのです。生命とは成長するもの。その極限を見せましょう。怒りましたね。
キャンセル。我が輝ける武具よ。お問い合わせは私まで。目覚めよ三刀流。爪い5類にしてとどめだ。いないなしや。
疲れた。ちょっとだけ。
No. I am doing that again. Okay.
倒れません。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。はい。
いかほど。
了解。押し切りターゲット。
キャンセル。目障りですね。キャンセル。
ターゲット。
キャンセル。行くぞ。ほら教育の時間です。我が輝ける武具よ。
Definitely need to do something different. First break bar, it increases the cooldown. Second break bar, it 100% charges their noble phantasm. Okay. And I'll take Cuckoo here since there is a foreigner and it would be pretty difficult for just a berserker.
輝ける武具よ。お問い合わせは私まで。
さてここからだ。
いいね。止まるといい。
はい、NSS サービスね。そのように。失礼。早起き。こちらの話です。
母は強し。といい、すごく。
まあ大胆。
驚くのよ。タイムスケール、グリップいじる。さあ、行くぞ。ランム、
恐れを知らないのかしら。
はあ、
後ろです。キャンセル。我が輝ける武具よ。ほら、教育の時間です。行くぞ。ウィステリアンハスキー。お、楽しみ。
だと。
イノベーション始めます。
僕の力じゃないぞ。
ジャッジメントでございます。
見るがいい。見るよね。そうかそうか。
皆様、どうぞご覧ください。このたくましい方と重厚なボディ、お分かりになりましたね。あなたたちまで私の敵ではないことが知らないのかしら。
いつまでに小さくはないのです。生命とは成長するもの。その極限を見せましょう。こうしてザバー
キャンセル。お問い合わせは私まで。そう、スタンプ。キャンセル。
ちょっとかわいそうかな。
あ、そうかそうか。
手作りですね。
それ。はい。
自由に振る舞いすぎたようです。来たれ、三刀流。 爪5類にしてできるぞ。
なんで
ごめん。
ほら教育の時間です。我が輝ける武具よ。
髪見られてますね。
はい、NSS サービスです。そのように。失礼、こちらの話です。
おしとやかに準備いいですか。肉体言語のコミュニケーションです。ナイス。
いかほど。
質量イコール破壊力です。どこにいようと逃がしません。お覚悟のほどよろしいですか。クルパンヒノスマッシャー。よそ見変身です。
吹っ飛びなさいませ。目覚めよ三刀流。爪5類にしてとどめだ。
情報
あ、行くぞ。自由に振る舞いすぎたよ。
Marsha's skill seal. How was she skill sealed even while she was in backline? Okay, I think I have the second skill. I have not used the second skill, so that should be enough. Okay.
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。まだ倒れません。全力アップ。
Hey,
我呼吸より来たり。地を作り天より見下ろす。これすなわち太陽なり。キビチアハウインパクト。恐れを知らないのかしら。吹っ飛びなさいませ。
よそ見変身です。
目覚めよ三刀流。爪5類にしてとどめだ。
情報量。
あ、ほら教育の時間です。完全配慮よろしくて。
ナイス。
いかほど。
止めないでね。よそ見変身です。
申し訳ばらまきましょうか。
よそ見変身です。そう全部
ご用件はいかほど。
okay.
よそ見変身です。そっか。
契約を続
All
行
the
します。
challenge
いい
quest
判断です。
high
それ
difficulty
でこ
quests
そ
are done
私の
for
マ
the
スター
time
か
being until new one comes. I think new ones will be added few weeks after Paper Moon. I think it goes like that. Okay. Sure.
先輩は潮干狩りに行ったことはありますか。
Okay.
すぐ
So, yeah, we'll be continuing with Paper Moon tomorrow with section 2. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time. And also, I think or Durga's banner is next week, so I'll try few multis on that banner to at least get Duryodhana. So yeah, see you guys then. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys tomorrow for continuation of Paper Moon Ordeal Call 1. So yeah, bye.